Apple just decided to launch everything, and I mean everything. We've got new iPhones, new MacBooks, new iPads, new displays, but the thing that I want to talk about the most is the brand new MacBook Neo. Apple just created a laptop that didn't exist in their product line before, and I can say that I'm actually freaking excited to get my hands on it. Apple just announced the MacBook Neo, and this is a new category for them completely, starting at just $599. Think about that for a second and let that sink in. A brand new MacBook for under $600. And that's not even with the education discount. I'll get to that soon. But here's what you're getting for that price. A 13-inch liquid retina display at 2408 by 1506 resolution at 500 nits brightness, support for up to 1 billion colors. And it's not ProMotion and it's not mini LED, but for this price, that is a great screen. It's powered by the A18 Pro chip. And yes, that is an iPhone chip. This is the first time Apple has ever put a phone processor inside of a Mac, which is actually freaking amazing. It has a 6-core CPU, a 5-core GPU, and then operates on a 16-core neural engine. In normal people terms, you're getting single-core performance near M4 speeds and multi-core roughly on par with the original M1. And that's actually insane. The design is clean like everything Apple produces. It comes in at 2.7 pounds. It has an aluminum build and it comes in 4 colors: blush, indigo, silver, and citrus. This has iMac G3 Energy and I'm here for it. I may or may not have a G3 sitting beside me. I know you can't see it, but it's in some of my other videos if you watch those. And something else that's actually pretty incredible is it has 16 hours of battery life, 2 USB-C ports, a 1080p FaceTime camera, and 8 gigabytes of unified memory with 256 gigs or a 512 gigabyte storage option. Now, this doesn't come without caveats for sure, so here's the fine print. There's no backlit keyboard, no MagSafe charging, no haptic trackpad, and the 8 gigabytes of RAM has no upgrade option. And one of the USB-C ports is only USB 2 speed, but Apple will actually let you know if you have a display hooked into the wrong port, so that's nice, but these are the real trade-offs. And so who is this for? It's definitely for students. This is definitely for first-time Mac buyers, and this is definitely for people who have been stuck on a $400 Chromebook and they want something that actually feels premium. And remember the education pricing, it actually drops it down to $499, which is freaking amazing. If I could have gotten a Mac in college for $499, I think I spent $3,000 plus on mine. 10 plus years ago. I'm old. Okay, don't make fun of me. That price and value is actually insane. And I know we don't like to hear about this, and I'm just thinking positively here, but Apple Intelligence runs on this thing. With their Google partnership, I'm hoping for the best there. But with this, you also get access to the full Apple ecosystem, from iMessage to AirDrop to handoff, the whole 9 yards, and that's the real value play here. This is definitely the most exciting Mac Apple has made in years. I'm not even joking. I'm a tech guy. I love tech. I love Apple, but I haven't been able to make myself upgrade from my MacBook Air from the first one that they released. I do have a Mac Studio, but that's for my content creation and stuff. But outside of that, I can't warrant an upgrade, and this may actually make me do that. This is the most exciting Mac Apple has made in years, and I'm not even joking. Not because it's the most powerful, but because Apple is going after a market they literally have never competed in before. A $599 MacBook that looks this good. The Chromebooks are definitely sweating right now. This is a gateway drug into the Apple ecosystem, and I think it's going to sell like crazy. Let me know in the comments below. Is this something that you're excited for? Did you pre-order it, or are you waiting until you can grab it in a store near you? I did have a couple of quick hits from other products that Apple has released this week, and the first is the iPhone 17e. It starts at $599 for the 256 gig option, and that's double the storage of the last gen at the same price, which is amazing. It has an A19 chip, a 48 megapixel Fusion camera, and here's the big one. MagSafe finally comes to the budget iPhone. So every single iPhone in the Apple ecosystem now has MagSafe on it. Apple's custom C1X modem is on it as well, which has up to 2 times faster cellular than the C1 in the iPhone 16e. It's available in black, white, and soft pink. Pre-order started on March the 4th and it ships on March 11th. This is definitely a solid upgrade, especially with the addition of the MagSafe on it and double the storage. If you're an older SE 17e or iPhone 15 owner, this is a strong upgrade. So definitely let me know in the comments below. Are you picking up the new iPhone 17e, or what are your thoughts on it? Apple also released a new MacBook Air powered by the new M5. The 13-inch starts at $1,099 and the 15-inch starts at $1,299, and that is a $100 price bump from the M4. However, you're getting the M5 chip with a 10-core CPU, an enhanced GPU with ray tracing, 16 gigabytes base RAM, and storage that starts at 512 gigs now. That's actually double from the previous gen and something that has been irritating me for the longest time, so I'm glad they made that upgrade here. You can also configure this up to 4 terabytes for the first time, which is also awesome. These also have Wi-Fi 7 via Apple's new N1 wireless chip. It has 18 hours of battery life. The SSD also writes 2 times faster than its predecessor, and it also has 4 times the AI performance over the M4. This comes in Sky Blue, Midnight, Starlight, and Silver. Pre-orders start on March the 4th, and it starts shipping on March the 11th. This is definitely an incremental upgrade, but meaningful. The doubled SSD, Wi-Fi 7, and that 4x AI boost are the real story here. The $100 price bump stinks though. Let me know in the comments below, is this something you're going to be ordering? The MacBook Pro is getting an upgrade with the M5 Pro and the M5 Max chips. The 14-inch M5 Pro starts at $2199 and the 16-inch starts at $2699. The M5 Max bumps the 14-inch to $3599 and the 16-inch to $3,899, so a pretty penny there. Now, Apple claims up to 30% faster multi-threaded performance over the M4 Pro and Max, but let's be real here. You gotta love the Apple marketing. Real-world benchmarks from the M4 to M5 generation are looking more like a 1.2x improvement, not the 5x leap that the Apple slides make it look like. It's still faster, just manage your expectations here. The big story is the new Fusion architecture with 2 3nm dies fused together, an 18-core CPU with 6 super cores and 12 performance cores. The GPU now has neural accelerators built into each core. Pre-orders for this start on March the 4th, and they start shipping March the 11th. If you're on an M3 or older, it's definitely a solid upgrade, but if you just bought an M4, I think you're fine, and don't let the marketing fool you. Let me know in the comments below, is this something you're going to be buying? The iPad Air gets bumped to an M4. The 11-inch starts at $599. The 13-inch starts at $799, which is the same price as before. You get 12 gigabytes of RAM now, up from 8 gigabytes. Wi-Fi 7. It's 30% faster overall versus the M3 version, and storage goes up to 1 terabyte now. You have the same design, the same cameras, and the upgrade here is all internal. Bottom line is it's the same price. You get a little more power, some more RAM, so you can't really complain about that. Is this something that you're going to be buying? And now we have our first studio display update since 2022. The base model is $1599 with a new 12 megapixel center stage camera. It also has Thunderbolt 5. The speakers have also been upgraded with 30% more bass. However, you're still operating at a 60 hertz refresh rate, which is just sad for that much money. Especially in 2026 for $1,600 starting. Yeah, no, there's better options out there. The real star here, however, is the Studio Display XDR coming in at $32.99. You get a 27-inch 5K display with 120 hertz adaptive sync, mini LED with over 2,000 dimming zones, coming in at 1,000 nits for standard resolution and 2,000 nits for HDR peak brightness. This basically replaces the $4,999 Pro Display XDR at a way better price. Both of these are available for pre-order starting on March the 4th, and shipping starts on March the 11th. Bottom line here is the XDR is genuinely impressive for the price. The base studio display keeping 60 hertz at $1,600 is a tough sell though. Let me know in the comments below, are you interested in either one of these displays? Apple is about to dominate a portion of the market that they never have competed in before. The question is, are you going to be buying? I know I am, because this is the first MacBook that Apple has released that I am actually excited for, and the MacBook Neo is something I've been waiting for a while. I refused to buy a Chromebook, and now I don't have to tell anyone else to either. And that's a massive win for Apple and a massive win for consumers. Let me know in the comments below which Apple product you're most excited about this week, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We do this every single week. And until next time, remember to stay nerdy. Peace out.